First episode post All Might kind of sucks. Last episode was freaking amazing. So I can't even that was just so good. Like the emotions that I was feeling that were coming out. I don't know how to feel like he won, but it's like now he can't use his quirk anymore. Now it's up to Deku. Nobody really understands what's really going on except for Deku, Gran Torino. Maybe some of the heroes kind of know what's going on. What's it going to be like now? Because Deku, he's not ready. He's not ready yet. He still has a lot to learn. He has a lot of room to grow and he can do it. But it's like, if All Might's done now, it's like we're vulnerable right now. So at least All For One is captured. Is he going to stay captured? I don't know. I mean, Shigaraki's still out there. Is All For One going to be able to still do stuff? Like, dude's got so many quirks. How do you keep someone like that captured? That was just a crazy string of episodes there, but it was freaking amazing, dude. I think this show just has so much potential, I feel. And after seeing those episodes, it's like I could see this show. I don't know how many seasons this show will have. I don't know if they've announced that, if that was something that they've already determined. But I could see this show going for a while, and I could also see spin-off shows in the future that are with the students as heroes. I don't know, dude. It's just I want to keep learning about the previous One For All users, and I want to see how these what these students become. It's just really interesting. I freaking love this show. I love that it brings out emotions in me, so super excited to keep going. I'm sad that All Might is no more, but I don't know, maybe we'll still get to see him in flashbacks and stuff. So anyways, I'm ready to get into the reaction. So if you're enjoying these videos, make sure you give a like, comment, and subscribe. That would be freaking sick. I'm trying to get more views on these other anime other than Shippuden, because right now Shippuden is outperforming all of my other reactions by so much. And I understand it's a very popular show and I love it, but I do want to get my viewership up on these. So it's if you're watching this, you already gave me that view, but it does help to get the comments and the likes and stuff, because it boosts me in the algorithm too, and it puts my videos in other people's homepages and recommendations and stuff. So that's why liking and commenting and stuff like that and subscribing, that's why it helps. So anyways, I'm ready to get into this episode, so let's go.
I've used up everything inside of me. Now it's your turn.
It's your turn. Hey.
Our country just lost the symbol of peace.
Yeah.
All Might's weakened body has been exposed to the world. Everyone knows the indestructible hero can be defeated now. The citizens and the villains. It's what we get for relying
That's not
too much
good.
on
Why does
one
this guy look
hero.
like an adult
People
baby?
now know they can raise hell with just a handful of thugs. Hate to think
Dude,
what
just
that
cut
might
that
inspire.
freaking string of hair,
Our
dude.
initial profile of Tomura Shigaraki described him as childish and prone to tantrums. He now appears to be focused on how he can mold our society.
So what's his next
His
move?
thought process has evolved, matured. There's only one thing I can say for certain. We must capture the League of Villains no matter what. It's time we implement changes.
All
The
right.
embers inside of me have been snuffed out. The mighty symbol of peace is no more. My master gave up her heart so that her family might know a life full of peace. I must track Shigaraki down as soon as possible.
Then what? Give him a pat on the head? You're not looking at him like the villain he is anymore. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Remember that no matter his lineage, he's still a criminal.
And I'm pretty sure he's too far gone.
Shigaraki in the league without you for now. You stay
I do feel some sort of sympathy for him now, but it's
Even if you cannot be the symbol of peace that you once were.
this
don't forget
has
that
been
All
his
Might
life now
is still
since he
alive.
was a kid. He met All For One at a pretty young
After the
age, it
fight,
looked like.
we met up with Todoroki and Yaoyorozu. And then, after our worlds had been turned upside down, we finally went home.
There you are, Shoto. I was afraid something had happened to you.
What is going
It's
on?
been like that ever since he came home. Feel free to go say hi.
If All Might really can't be the hero he once was anymore, then the #1 spot is finally my father's.
That's crazy. And he probably doesn't accept the way that that happened, you know? Like, he wanted to be number one because he got stronger. He didn't want to be number one. Yeah. He didn't want to be number one because All Might got weaker.
Myself, not by him failing.
So he just fell asleep with his phone in his hand. I think I've done that before, but I don't usually wake up with it, like, still in my hand like that. The beach.
You finally made it.
Are you okay?
It sure took you long enough.
Oh my!
Success. You made a promise, but as it turns out, you can't keep your word. If you kids had gotten hurt,
You just did a Texas Smash shout out.
Bad influences. I'm officially retired as a pro. It's clear that my body isn't going to allow me to fight another battle.
But he can still get like this for a second.
The last sparks of One for All have left my body, and my muscle form won't last for any significant amount of time. Rescue your friend without being injured or getting into a fight. I'm so proud of you. From here on out, I will devote myself to training you.
Nothing would make me happier. Oh my!
What I say about keeping your word, you little crybaby.
I love the way these two are together.
Agreed that you'd stop it with the waterworks.
It's kind of hard to do that right now, man.
All Might's reign as top hero
End of the
had
beginning,
come to an
beginning
end.
of the end.
Given everything that's happened, there are many who do not believe you should continue as a teacher at UA. Some are pointing out that our troubles began when you started working here. They're worried the children will continue to be caught in the crossfire and that you can't protect them anymore. We must strengthen the faith people have in the heroes we have left. That is why we're going to implement a plan I've had in mind for a while.
What is that?
I'm counting on you to convince the students' families.
I don't know. Sounds pretty out of tune to me. I get that you guys don't want to keep talking about what happened, but moving the kids into dorms isn't going to change the fact that my daughter was injured.
UA's pride.
That's your Jack's parents.
And believe this to be the best course of action. I hope that you'll give us the honor of continuing to teach Kyoka.
No need for you to be all formal, Mr. Aizawa. We decided what we were going to do right after we got the notice in the mail. I mean, you should have heard my old man during All Might's fight.
My daughter's teacher is so hardcore, man! That battlefield is a stadium and he's knocking it down!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was crying.
Joker, come on!
I thought the parents would come down on us a lot harder.
You kidding? Hell yeah, get this kid in the
Bakugo's mom?
Hit me again and I'll kill you!
If you hadn't been
You don't talk to your mom that way.
caused all that trouble!
Come on, you two. Please, no fighting. Shut it, you clown!
Oh, don't you even think about using your quirk, Kotsky!
Jeez, some family dynamic.
I'm sure UA will face harsh criticism from some people. We still trust you, though, so we'll leave him to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
He's a hot-tempered brat, and we know he's a pain, but please train him hard and make him a good hero.
Midoriya's house is close by, isn't it?
All Might.
It's your turn.
So you gonna ask him what he meant by that?
I gotta know, what exactly is Deku to you?
Just like you. A fledgling hero with bright prospects. I'm sorry, young Bakugo, but I can't say any more than that.
Oh, and thank you.
Mm.
I heard you!
He said thank you.
Oh, please come on inside. We're so honored.
Thank you.
I can't believe All Might is in our home.
Be cool, Mom. It's totally fine.
He's a super fan.
You probably already know why I'm here. You received a notice that UA is moving our students to dormitories?
Yes, and I won't allow it.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
But yesterday you said...
I've thought about it since then, and I've changed my mind.
That's no fun, Mom.
Has admired you for so long. But ever since enrolling at UA, my child just keeps getting hurt. If he injures them anymore, he might not ever be able to move them again.
We won't allow him to injure it
I watched
anymore.
you on TV, and I saw what that man did to you. But if he follows your path, his future will be filled with blood. so I'm sorry.
Ma'am.
It's not like that, Mom! It's my own fault that I kept getting hurt! The teachers warned me over and over again, but I didn't listen!
No.
I might be acting like an overprotective parent, but I'm at peace
Not
with
might.
that.
You
And
are.
while I don't want to steal my son's dream away from him... Izuku!
Mom, it doesn't have to be UA. I got a letter at the hospital. It's from the boy I saved at the training camp. Koda, someone who hated heroes and quirks, wrote to thank me for saving him. When I read this note, even if it was just for a moment, it made me feel like a real hero.
Young Midoriya.
He's gonna be a hero no matter what.
You are not just an aspiring hero following in my footsteps. You are on your own path toward greatness.
I love that he can still get like
As your
this.
teacher, I must walk beside you. I'm afraid I haven't been upfront, ma'am. Please allow me to try again. He is my choice to become the world's next symbol of peace. As a UA teacher, I implore you to forgive my past weakness. It's true that my path has been filled with blood. Will you allow me to devote myself to young Izuku? Together we will go beyond. I will lift him up.
Beyond. Plus
I
Ultra.
will protect your son, even if it costs me my life.
Are you okay?
I can't.
Damn.
All Might, don't give up your life. He needs you to protect him, raise him. If you can promise me you'll do that, then he can return to UA.
I promise.
Mr. All Might, please, take good care of my boy.
I lost to you, All Might. But it is you who failed in the end. Beating me put you on a course that led you closer to your students. A teacher's job is to help his student become independent. Mine has comrades, and he's learned how to increase their number. You'll be fine, Tomura Shigaraki. Take all this experience, loathing, and regret, and use it as you move forward. Now, it's your turn.
Wow, so the parallels. I mean, there's been parallels this whole time with Deku and All Might, and then All For One and Shigaraki. Now it's his turn. So, I mean, there's gonna obviously be some sort of epic battle between Shigaraki and Deku. Does that mean, though, that Shigaraki is going to maybe acquire some more quirks? I think so, because I think that what he has right now isn't going to be enough to stop Deku. I mean, I guess like he could use the Nomus and stuff. Feel like that's what we're going to be leading up to. Don't know when we're going to get that, but Shigaraki versus Deku, it's definitely a battle that's going to happen eventually. So looking forward to that for sure. And we got to see how Endeavor was kind of handling the situation. He wasn't really accepting the fact that he was now going to be the #1 hero just because All Might has gotten weaker. That's not how he wanted it to go. He wanted to become the #1 hero because he gotten so much stronger that he surpassed All Might. It's funny seeing like the parents of Kacchan. He's a lot like his mom, not just in looks. And his dad, like, I'm getting some like beta vibes from his dad. Is that even like his real dad? Like, definitely getting some beta vibes from Kacchan's dad. And Deku's mom has just not been feeling too good about Deku being in UA and continuing to get injured and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, she's like a overprotective mom. She's been that way this whole time. I just thought of something that's probably not the case, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. If like somehow like while she was pregnant with Deku, she somehow was able to like make sure that he didn't have a quirk or something. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I don't think it is, but I'm just like thinking about it. I'm like, how perfect was it for her that Deku didn't have a quirk? Because obviously she really didn't want him to be a hero. She would prefer if he wasn't a hero and putting himself in danger. She's making All Might promise that Deku's no longer gonna get injured and stuff like that. All Might said he'll protect him no matter what, even if it kills him. I hope that he doesn't get killed. But that was a good speech there from All Might. I like that he can still get into that big form for a little bit, but we'll see what happens, man. Obviously Deku's gonna be a hero no matter what. That's his destiny. So the beginning we started with the police. I guess they were gonna be making some changes. I don't know what those changes are gonna be, but we'll see what happens there. And then, you know, the school, they wanted to implement some changes too. One of the changes they were talking about was to get the kids into dorms. So everybody's trying to implement changes. It's definitely necessary, because without All Might, you can't just expect to just keep going on the way you were going on. A little bit of a cool down after all that craziness. Don't know when the craziness is going to start again. We still have Shigaraki. I don't know what his next move is going to be, but definitely interested to see how that's all going to go. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for the reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.